All right, y'all. This is Black and Crew New York. This is season 6, episode 15, I believe. I want to thank everybody who wished me a happy birthday on Wednesday. I truly appreciate it. This is, chapter 23, and I'm looking forward to all the positivity that's about to come my way. So yeah, I really appreciate it, you guys. So yeah, episode starts off at 113th like always. Sky comes in to let them know that she's going to see a spiritual advisor or whatever to, help get some of that craziness out of her, that rage, and I'm like, I think you might need a therapist in Jesus, but this could be a start. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know Sky is just, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so yeah, then this guy named Fat Jewish, he comes into the shop, and I don't know who he is. I guess he's Instagram famous, but I guess he's known enough because he got like 10.5 million followers according to C's and everything. And so he didn't get like the tattoo that day, but he pretty much came in for like a consolation or whatever. And he was telling C's and the rest of the crew that he put up this Instagram post or whatever, and asked his followers to choose a tattoo for him and where it was going to go on his body. And everybody is like, say what now? You gonna let a whole bunch of random people choose a tattoo for you and where it's going to go, and knowing that the tattoo is permanent and everything, but whatever floats your boat. Yeah, I was looking like, what the hell? But yeah, he seemed like a little, off anyway. So I mean, hey. So then Sky goes to see her spiritual advisor, and it's none other than Crazy Kathy. Yeah, you guessed it. Oh shit's baby mama. I said crazy trying to help out crazier. Like, you know what I mean? But according to Sky, Kathy ain't crazy no more. She's a reformed crazy. So, Sky feels as though that maybe Kathy can help her out with her craziness and everything. And also because, she found Kathy on Groupon or whatever. So, she getting the deal and everything. So, Kathy, she senses like some guilt from Sky, like as if Sky's holding on to some guilt or something like that. And Kathy is saying like she also felt like a blockage or something like that with Sky's energy, so she needed Sky to come back for another session or whatever. See, Sky thought it was just gonna be like a one-time thing, and Kathy is like, no, like this is a process or whatever. So yeah, so then we're back in 113th. Donna has a client that comes in looking for her or whatever, but Donna isn't there. So they like, all right, we'll try to call her and see, what's what or whatever. And an hour passes by, they still don't hear nothing from her, and so the client leaves, and Kit, she's like, well, let me try to call Mo, Donna's dude or whatever. Because even Walt was like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Donna in the past ain't been on her shit or whatever, as far as making sure she got her equipment with her and, being late or whatever. But lately she has, been on her stuff. So for her to not show up is just, is weird. So like I said, Kit, she calls Mo or whatever, asking for Donna, and he's like, yeah, we on our way to the hospital and everything. And they like, wait a minute, what hospital? And he says, the name of the hospital, but he can't really talk too much right now or whatever. And they have the dispatcher talking or whatever, and they were saying like that she had like severe abdominal pain, and like she was having like shallow breathing, and her fever was like 102. And then like 2 hours later we see Kev and Kit in the waiting area, and Mo comes back to to the waiting area, to talk to them about what's going on. And they was like pretty much she had like flu like symptoms, but she was actually pregnant. But it was a topical, I think that's what it's called, pregnancy, meaning that like um it was growing, her pregnancy was growing in her tubes, or not in the right place that it was supposed to grow in or whatever. So pretty much she can't have the baby. and the baby be successful and surviving and stuff like that, and let alone her surviving. So she had to have surgery and everything, and that's just a sad situation. I'm gonna talk about that more in a minute, but yeah. So then we get back to Sky, and she's back with Crazy Kathy, and they're doing like yoga, and then Kathy brings in this lady named Charlie, and she's like a body painter or whatever, and like they're doing these breathing exercises, and Sky feels like a little bit of a weight has been lifted off her shoulders. And Sky kind of vents to Kathy a little bit about her son, like not telling details, but just venting about the fact that he's really about the fact that Genesis is really upset with her and everything. And Kathy is like, listen, I have being the mother, I have learned sometimes that sometimes you just have to take a step back and just let go. You know what I'm saying? And even with your situation, you might just have to take a step back and let go. And like I told you guys last week, excuse me, like I told you guys last week, I think that they both need to do therapy separate. And then maybe in due time they can come, back together and try to do therapy together or something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, so anyways, but Sky got to take, more accountability for, the situation. You know what I'm saying? And I just think about her, and her feelings, But anyway, so we're back at 113th. Ted comes in with like some good news, He's like, y'all, what's up? What's going on? Oh, by the way, I'm coming out with a sneaker line. And they like, say what now? Like, how you just gonna drop this on us like this out of nowhere? You know what I'm saying? But Ted is like, listen, I got all these lawyer fees with my little brother or whatever, this, that, and the third. He says that they are finally going to give his brother a trial, but they keep on pushing the date back and everything. And, them lawyer fees are piling up. And so he was laying around his house one day and was like, listen, I know a lot about shoes. Well, I know everything that there is to know about shoes because we know, since this show has been around, that Ted is a sneakerhead. So, excuse me, he was like, I mean, shit, why not, try to come up with my own sneaker line? And, everything just happens so fast, and I hope that this becomes a success. And so he wants to have a launch party, of course, at the shop and everything. And, they like, okay, cool, I'm down with it or whatever. Tati, she's kind of like low energy or whatever, and they like, girl, what's wrong with you? Like, you ain't happy for Ted and his sneaker line? And she's like, no, I just got a lot on my mind with my family or whatever, and they're not happy with the fact that I'm working in a shop. They think I should be in school and all this other stuff, and it seems as though like I could never please them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like as if I never do anything right. Now Walt, and y'all know I love Walt, but he was tripping. He was tripping hard this episode, okay? He walks out or whatever because he like, fuck out of here. At least your parents give a fuck about you and you crying because they want you to go to school or whatever, this, that, and the third. And they like, Walt, relax, like simmer down, like you gotta relax. You gotta relax in my Nori voice. But yeah, it's like, simmer down, nigga. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you sitting up here flipping out and walking out and stuff because the girl venting about her problems. Like, yeah, we all have issues and everything, but I mean, she's just letting it out. She's just venting to y'all and letting her know, like, yeah, I just kind of feel like, and that's how some kids do feel sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might want to go one direction, your parents might want you to go another direction, and sometimes, you might feel like, damn, it feel like I can't do nothing right. You know what I'm saying? Because of the simple fact I'm not doing what they want me to do or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So she was just venting how she felt. I didn't understand why Walt was doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just really was unnecessary. But anyways, we'll get more into that when we talk about, Ted's launch party. So we see Donna, and she's, her and Mo are at the apartment, and she's in a lot of pain, and I think they said that they removed one of her fallopian tubes and everything, and she's like, from this point out, if I get pregnant, it's always going to be high risk and everything, and she just feels like, and I started kind of tearing up a little bit, because she feels as though like she got robbed like a piece of her womanhood, because and Donna ain't that much older than me, she might be 26 now, but at the time, of the show, she was 25 and everything, and like I said, I felt for her, and I felt myself tearing up at the moment, because, it's just, nowadays it seems like it's really hard for women to get pregnant, or some of them can't get pregnant at all. And it is a scary feeling. And, especially if you are somebody that wants to have kids, it's scary to, even think of the possibility that, you may or may not be able to have kids, as a woman, and so, yeah, I really felt for her, in this situation. So, yeah, just really sad. But, yeah, keep your head up, Donna. We feel how we feel about Donna sometimes and everything or whatever, but I really felt for her in this moment. So, yeah, you just keep your head up, girl. But anyways, so we're back at 113th. Sky comes in and lets them know that Crazy Kathy was, her spiritual advisor. And they was like, say what now? Like, that's like motherfucking oh shit. Trying to sit up here and open up a rehab center. I said, I mean, yeah, I said that's some funny shit right there, for real. But anyway, so yeah, Ted is like, well, maybe you should take Walt with you, because he been, acting like he on his period or something lately. So then they tell Sky about what's been going on with Donna, and Sky's like, what? I didn't even know she was pregnant. And they was like, I mean, Donna didn't know either, you know what I'm saying? And Sky is like, Donna is a tough girl, and she knows that she'll get through it and everything. So Fat Jewish is back, and his followers have chosen a tattoo, and he says some ridiculous shit like Oprah on a horse with the rainbow coming out of his penis, and then the Puerto Rican flag comes out, and it's going to start from the bottom of his stomach to the top of his penis or whatever. And C's is like, say what? Like, huh? And Fat Jewish, he's like, so are you in? And C's is like, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it, man. So when they get back there, Fat Jewish, he admits, man, I really was just fucking with you. Like, this is what I'm really getting. And he told C's what he really was going to get, and that is actually going to be on his inner thigh. Because, when they got back there, C's was kind of low-key trying to talk him out that shit. Because, C's ain't want to do that shit for real. He was like, I mean, this is going to be on you forever or whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? And Fat Jewish is like, I mean, yeah, but do it look like I give a fuck? So then, like I said, he told C's, I'm just fucking around with you. This is what I'm really getting, and it's going to be on, my inner thigh or whatever. So, yeah. Then we have Ted's launch party. And everybody is, helping Ted to promote the shoes and getting people to buy the shoes and everything. Walt, he's drinking more than he's promoting the shoes. And he, in the background, like, I'm a lightweight, I'm a lightweight. I was like, Lord have mercy. So, Bay, she had me tripping out too, because she was kind of low key trying to finesse motherfuckers for more money than what the shoe was, And she was like, she wanted to use her pregnancy, like, you're gonna help me and my baby or whatever. I like Bay, yo, for real. But anyways, so the girl from the ski trip, you guys remember, the girl that was in C's, hot tub or whatever. she came to the party or whatever. I'm not sure if Walt invited her or whether she saw it like on social media or whatever, but she showed up. And C's is looking like, what the fuck is this bitch doing here? And she talking about some, she want to fuck him in the bathroom in 5 minutes and all this other stuff. And Kit, she's over it because she don't want to see C's flaunting his hoes and her face or whatever, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, but why does it matter? Like, y'all not together. Y'all wasn't even in a relationship. Like, but okay, but she leaves and everything. Walt, he goes over to Tati talking about some, hey there, bitch in training, how much money we make from this and everything. And Tati, you could tell she's trying to really avoid conflict or whatever, but fuck that. The minute he would have said, bitch, it would have been a ball out, fallout, okay? But like I said, you can tell she's trying to, not go there with him. And she's like, I don't know, Walt, Kit left and everything because Kit was the one who I guess was counting the money or whatever. And Walt, he just picking, because he drunk and shit. He fucking picking. You know what I'm saying? And he done made Tati his target because Tati, I guess because she's the new girl and he already had a bone to pick with her any goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? So then Tati congratulates Ted and says, he had a successful night and everything. And Walt is like, how would you know? You don't even know how much money he made and da da da. And I'm like, Walter. See, this is when I can't call you Walt no more. I gotta call you Walter, okay? Because you doing too much, okay? So, Tati is like, I mean, why are you worried about me for? Like, what the fuck? And, C's is saying to him, like, yo, dog, like, what's going on here? What is the problem? And so, Walt and Tati start going back and forth or whatever. And then he calls her, like, an entitled bitch. And so then that's when she pushes him, like, why are you always fucking with me and everything? And then she pushed C's. And I'm like, hold on, girl, now. C's didn't do nothing, but then that may be the problem. Because y'all know, C's do not put his employees in check the way that they should, especially when they picking on motherfuckers for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. She still shouldn't have pushed C's, but I understand because you feel like he's the owner of the shop and he ain't really saying enough to, try to diffuse this situation, So she walks out or whatever, and C's is like, yo, Walt, like, what the fuck is your problem? Why did you do that for? And, you didn't have to come at her like that. And Walt is like, you act like I'm out here acting crazy. All I did was ask her a question, da. I was about to say something. I'm gonna leave it alone. I really was about to say something, but yeah. So C's, like him and C start going back and forth, and C's like, man, fuck out of here. Like, you drunk, my nigga. I'm not talking to you right now. And Walt is like, no, don't sit up here and try to say it's the alcohol, da da da. Like, no, don't even disrespect me like that. And C's is like, yo, let's go outside. Let's go outside. Okay? And so, Walt is like, you don't understand what I'm going through, and we all going through stuff, and, I'm tired of everybody always playing the victim, and then, he walks away, and he sitting up here saying how nobody cares, or whatever, this, that, and the third. You're saying everybody's acting like a victim, but yet you're doing all this. Like, I cannot. I can't. Yeah, Walt, you showed your motherfucking ass on this episode, okay? I'm disappointed, okay? That was the episode, you guys. You guys let me know how you feel about it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys come back, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, y'all. Bye.